Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Now, we are busy having a look at this sunset go down. I love this Halcyon Days sky texture. Man, I love it so much. In fact, you know when you come out of the nether and the floor hasn't rendered in or anything just yet and you can see the bottom? They've even gone to the extent of putting clouds down the bottom. So if you played with the sky with a skyblock pack, this would even be pretty awesome. I like it quite a bit. But that's not what we're doing this episode. That's just something I brought in just as we're coming into this one. What we are doing in this episode is we are going to be filling in this little patch over here. And there's a bit of thought behind why I wanted to do that. And mainly because next episode is episode 60. Because we can count from 59. So 59, 60, we need to have some stuff done. Because that is a world download. Now, I have seen some people ask about it. Yep, world download every 20 episodes. Same as a world tour. And also a shaders tour, so we check our world out in shaders. If you guys are new to the channel, we have a look around in shaders around here every 20, and it looks awesome. It's really, really awesome. It's kind of like game day. So we do all this work, and then we come back just for the game day to check out those shaders. I love doing that. I love that world tour. So I'm really excited to get this going. What I've done in the meantime is I'll quickly just show you guys here. Even though it's nighttime, I'm sure we'll be all right. There's a spider around there. That's not a big deal. So we've managed to put in this little bit of a ramp, which we had already, but I've managed to put in a few walls and a few things around here just so it looks a little bit nicer. Let's get this guy. There we go. Just so it looks a little bit better. I don't mind it. I like it quite a bit. Just so it looks built. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Built. Now, what we are going to be doing next in general is I want to put in this seafloor that we've got here, and I've got a lot of good suggestions about this. Still let me go. I'm still going to give it quite a few a try. I'm going to try them out in creative first to see how the blocks at the bottom look. So if you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, this floor over here we want to fill in with a different color block perhaps. We might still go with sand, but currently it's all stone and we want to get it to look proper. So we might try out a custom block. For instance, I don't know, I'm just going to use one as an example. This isn't what I'm actually planning on using, but say for instance, granite looked really cool on the ocean floor. We want to have a look at what that would look like. Okay, now I've already forgotten whether I've told you what we are doing today, but exactly at least. But we are building that extra building over there, and that is going to be the bakery that we were talking about. I'm actually really, really excited to start this bakery, I must admit. I don't know what it is. I've just wanted to build this bakery since I had the idea. I've also got a really cool idea for the cafe that I was talking about over there. Perhaps we've got some little bit of a supply chain going on in this village here. So let's get going on that. Let's try and mirror. We're going to mirror this and this design because those have both been mirrored and we'll do it again. So let's go here. What was it? Around thereabouts. Perfect. We'll go out another 5 blocks because 5 blocks is the magical block number, which I find works really well in my cities, at least my building style, that's for sure. So we'll do that there. Perfect. And we'll do another one around here. I'm not going to be building this whole building on camera, obviously. I'm just kind of laying it out with you guys for those of you who might not know what's going on, just so you get a little bit of a background. And by the way, thank you for letting me know down in the comment section that this type of stuff does help you. I'm really glad that it does. Me just talking and telling you a little bit, maybe not like a ridiculous amount of what I'm doing, but just a little bit every now and then does tend to give some people good ideas on how to build a bit better, or maybe just improve certain little aspects on their building styles. So there we go. We actually need to take that in one more. Is that right? So we've got 3 and 3. Yes, that one needs to come out one more there. Perfect. All right. So yeah, I'm really glad when I get to responses like that. In general, so let's put one of these up here. We'll make a step going there and there. Perfect. And what we can do is we can get the rest of this filled in a bit later. Maybe we'll just add in this layer here so we know where we're working with. That. And we will come around here, put these in here. And by the way, what I do here every single time, well, almost every single time, is I like to take in this. So I build the frame and then I take in the walls one from the frame, and it gets a really nice kind of depth going on in these places. You can see there. Just that little bit of depth makes the biggest of differences. But what I'm going to do now, guys, is I think I'm going to go and build majority of this off camera. I'll quickly just get this going, and then we can get to the inside of the shop, because it's going to be quite repetitive if you guys have watched me build that one and that one. And I'm not too sure about the color that will go at the top here. I would love to say bone block, but you know me with those bone blocks. Oh man, I need to find a spawner so badly. But yeah, what I think I might do is I might just go ahead, same kind of roof with the stone brick and the cobblestone, definitely. I mean, we've done it on these two, we may as well do it on the third one. And I'm thinking maybe a different color of the stained clay. Or, yeah, I might try out. I'm not too sure. This is just something that popped into my head just then. Perhaps some... my voice just went funny there. back to me. Yeah, so what we are going to do is maybe try out a bit of birch. And I don't know. I normally stay away from birch because it doesn't look good. But I thought I might just give it a try. Alrighty, this is where I have got up to now, guys. I think it is enough of a kind of build thing to get going on a bit of the walls now, I think. So let's do something like that. Jump up here. And I thought we would get started on these together. I'm going with the, well, this color again. Merely because, actually, you know what? I've just got an even better idea. I want to try out this little design we were going with on the last one. So let's just go, yeah, maybe we'll be able to see it. Yeah, we can't actually see it. Okay, well, we've done, pretty much what we've done over there is we were going to use the white stained clay, which is kind of that like pinkish sort of color, which is around here. But I was just thinking, just as I started doing that now, well, as I started doing that now with my recording, is this could actually be a better idea, doing this sort of stuff, because that is 5 blocks wide. We've got, well, I don't know if that was me moving too fast or a bit laggy, but yeah, that was weird. We could do it maybe over here. That's a plan. That's actually a very good idea. Tell you what, guys, I'll do that. There you have it, guys. I grabbed a few of these things up, and we're going to quickly put this in and see how this looks. I'm not too sure. I think it'll look pretty good. I'm sure it'll look pretty similar to what we've got going on the other side there. So let's quickly see. If I remember correctly, we'll need to just do a few of these. Let's do 16. It's a good number. And then we will get rid of that. Pop one of those in there. We'll need those in there as well. And, oh, we'll actually need these here. So I think that's everything we want. I think. Perfect. So let's get going. If I am correct, we need to do one of these in the middle. Like that. That's high enough? Perfect. And then we will have to go in like that. Ooh, This could be a little bit different because we've got this little block here which we can fill up with these. And that will actually allow us to do a double window. So that could be an idea. We could do a double window in here like this. So that, and that. However, that means we won't have space for these. So we might be better off not doing a double window, actually. Just thinking of it. We might be better off just making this a single window like what we had before. And getting in the the spruce fences. I think they are really what makes this a little bit nicer. We'll have to come out here. Go, and we'll sneak back in. Perfect. And I want to try this out. I mean, if this doesn't really fit, we will get rid of it, but I get the feeling it's going to look alright. So, talk about biasing it from the beginning. There we go, and that with those there. We don't have to put that in. We can do what we did with the brown glass or whatever. I just thought I'll put that in there now. And we also not, on the last ones, I think we did it with the standard oak windows, I think. Yeah, there, oak window. Right, let's have a look from here. And by the way, the reason I don't want these to all look the same is really because I don't want everything to be ridiculously similar. And that is awesome. That is really, really cool. I like that. I'm going to add that onto these other windows here. And then I'm also going to do the roof so that I get that out of the way. Because I know the roof tends to be very... Well, actually, as I say, it's been going very quick for me. But that seems to be a one that I will not do on camera because it's a bit tedious. So I'll be back. Alright guys, now stuff has happened. Oh, we've gone in water. Stuff has definitely happened upstairs there, and you can see the roof's on. But also something that I want to show you is a little bit of stuff I did in between this, and we've also done a balcony by the way. But have a look here. Got the super speed on these as well. And now for those of you who might not know where this super speed or how I do the super speed stuff on here, let's check if we can do this. Let's do it from this side. This would be a little bit better. We'll take out that block, and just one block out. We managed to put some compressed ice underneath this path block. And what that does is, because it's the path block's only, what is it? Let's have a look. You can see on that Y coordinate, 68.93. What that means is that we are currently standing like below that block. And for some reason, blocks that aren't full blocks you tend to get what's below that block. So anything that I put below that block, like I think a magma block would also hurt me below that, I think. But stuff like that, just in general. But now let us have a look at the build. So I did go with that, and I think that was a very good choice to put these central pillars with those sorts of that design going on there. We'll also quickly have a run upstairs so I can show you what's going on up there. I swear I'm not sprinting when I try and hit sprint. So upstairs, we've got a nice bit of area to work with here. We've also got this balcony, but it's not a double balcony like that one. This one's only a single one. Just changing things up a little bit. Just don't want them all to be exactly the same as I say. Jump down there. And now we can also have a look at what we're going to be doing. We've also done a little bit of a floor pattern. I don't know. I just felt like it. So it's in this chest. Perfect. We'll just take out a few of these things. These are just a few materials I thought we might want to put in the shop. I'm not too sure about the hay bales, but yeah, I thought maybe. Maybe we'll find a use for them. Do I have a crafting table in here? Yes. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to make ourselves a few pies. Because remember, we are doing a bakery. I know what I did. There we go. Perfect. Now it should work. There we go. Another thing we might want is, we'll need furnaces like that. We will need this like that. And anything else? Maybe we'll need a crafting table like that. Perfect. All right, let's go in here and work a little bit of magic. So we'll put in these. I'm not too sure about the yellow. I thought it was worth a try. If not, maybe we could even do like a yellow on the sides with a white stripe or something in the middle. I don't know. Let's just put it in there for now. I can always change it at some later stage. It's not a big deal. So we'll do that, And the main reason I'm doing this yellow is really just to kind of bring a little bit more color into this. But this is very, very, very yellow. Maybe it'll grow on me. Let's check it out. So we'll do that. Put this in these sides, and I don't know what happened to my voice. There we go. And then we can go inside. Let's check it out. So around here, we need a little bit of a baking area. And I thought, fill up these. And there should, I was going to say I should have left that one open. There. So we've got ourselves our furnaces around the place. We're going to have to be putting up some of these item frames. So we'll pop one there. There. Just everywhere. And we'll put in a few of those. Bread. Oh, stop trying to eat it. We'll do that. No. Like, we're going to draw all the way around. There we go. There we go. And there. We'll want some pumpkin pies. And I want to put the outer sign as bread. So we'll grab that outer sign quickly. Let's do this. How did I do it on these ones? So that one's coming out that direction. That one's coming out that direction. And it goes 3, is it? 1, 2, and 3. Yep. And then we'll have to do this. So there. Break it. Place that one. And there we go. So do we have any more? Perfect. Grab that. And I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be a really good little addition. Let's just step back and check what it's looking like. Eat a bit of food as well. Come on. There we go. Oh man, I just want to get this stuff up and going. I'm loving adding more things onto the base. This is looking awesome. So I don't think the yellow is going to suit this. So I will change that. It's worth a try. You got to try these things. So there we go. That's done. We can put in the crafting table somewhere. I mean, that's going to be the back of the shop. Where's the guy going to stand? Maybe, actually. You know what? We're going to need to put in our villager. I knew that was going to connect. We're going to have to put in our villager at some stage. So we can place that there. Place those there. And we can maybe put the villager in here. So we can do that. Grab this. Come on. There we go. So yeah, I think that'll be a good idea. Just get our villager one day. We'll place him in there. But for now, that's good. Cool. Right. Now, what else do we want to do? I don't know whether hay bales would be a good idea. In a bakery? Like, I understand they use wheat, but I don't think they use wheat for like in the bakery. There should be more at the mill, but we'll leave it there for now. Let's place that and see if that, yeah, it does connect. I didn't actually want it there, I just wanted to test. So, there we go. And let's just place a few more of these. And the next thing we want to do is upstairs. So, I'll just finish off the bottom piece here. There's not too much that's going to happen. I'm probably going to put in a few, like, little table type things. So we can do, like... Oh, actually, we could do, like, a little display. We can do something along these lines. So we can put that... None of those. We could do this here. So we can do a little stand over there. And over there, we'll place a cake on there. Like that. And can we place one of these on? Yes. Perfect. There. And there. Take that one. Perfect. And we can place another cake down if we... Oh, we don't have any more cakes. Great. Perfect. Now, what I'm trying to work out, I can't remember. But I think there's a baking villager. And I want to have a look for that. I'm not so sure whether it is a thing or if I've just made it up in my head. But I'm fairly certain there's a baking villager. But the upstairs now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of a bed in, put a little bit of stuff in here. I'm probably just going to do this all off camera, let you guys see what I come up with. Probably going to do the same sort of things with the plants. Alrighty, we are back. I have done a little bit of stuff, not too much really. I've done a bit in the inside there. I just can't get it today on that side, you know. Some days everything works so well, other days a few things just don't go to plan, such as what I was saying, all that stuff inside there. So, I'll show you what's happened. In here, nothing too much. I've changed the glass over for white and yellow. I wanted to try and keep a little bit of color in here, and I don't think it looked too bad from outside here. I think it's something that I'll get used to, and it'll eventually just kind of work, I hope. If not, we can always change it. There's not a big deal with that. I've kind of just done a bit of basic stuff in here, and I've just realized I haven't done the inside of this roof. That's what looks really, really, really funny. I'll have to do that at some stage. I also went over to the flower farm biome and grabbed a few flowers up. So we've got some of these orange tulips, some of those alliums. I also put some stuff on that one there. I probably want to put a few pots around there. That'll come eventually. Just little things like that I think are making a nice difference to this area, really. I also have over here, which we're going to be doing now, a bunch of this stuff. And you know what? Another thing I forgot to do. This path over here, but we can do that. That's pretty easy. I'm just going to kind of add these bushes like what we did on the last one. We'll put it like that, and we'll actually put one over there. I hope these don't connect. Oh, man, they connect. Alright, we won't be putting bushes there then. That is a bit silly. How do bushes connect to leaf blocks? Okay, right, we'll just do that. We'll do this. And that. Perfect. Now, what about up the top here? Can we do this? And now that I know that they do connect to the leaf blocks, I don't want to do it. Maybe just there like that. Kind of down there. Perfect. Alright. Let's have a look at that. Alright, so I don't know what happened there. I stopped recording, but that's alright. Nothing really happened during that time. I was just busy going ahead doing these things. Now, what I wanted to also show you guys is I made a little bit of a... Oh, it's going nighttime. I did a little bit of a thing around the sides here. I went probably like 5-10 minutes and just placed in some stone brick blocks, some of the mossy stone brick, some of the cracked stone brick, some andesite, a little bit more cobblestone, and I think it's coming quite alright on here just to make it look really supported. I think that's good. I think it's really, really good. By the way, next episode, I get a lot of comments, I get a lot of questions. When is the world download? When is the world tour? I did mention this in the last video. It's next. Next video is going to be a world tour, world download, shader tour, everything you've ever wanted. That's... Well, I must admit, it's everything I ever want, so I'm actually really excited to do the world tour. What I'll say, guys, is this has turned out quite alright. I'm quite happy with that. I'm glad we've got another building in here. I really love the feel. And in fact, it's nighttime now. I'm about to add in some of these lights. So we'll take those, we'll take that, and we've got us a few of those things. Perfect. How are there this many zombies already? Let's get rid of these guys. He's not interested. Okay, he's going to be interested now. Or not. Just dancing. Sorry if it's a bit loud. Actually, it will be a bit loud. Because my mob sounds are turned up, aren't they? Quickly pop those down. Yep, there we go. All the way up. I was trying to listen for spawners when I was underground. Didn't find anything. So, whoa. I actually hit him? Alright. let's go back into this. So I wanted to put in a few of these little lampy things. So we'll do that. Go down. How many do we have a standard? Do we have... Oh, man, you could actually be a good guy. Let's take you in here. Come on. I hope he holds things. Let's give it one of... Oh, you know what? They can't come through the door. There we go. We'll give it one of these, if it does pick it up. Oh, nope. That's me stuck in that thing. Alright, I'll try and get this guy. Let's check if he'll pick something up. Okay, so the previous guy despawned, but I've got another one here. So let's do this. I'll just actually grab the stuff out. I went to grab this. This was actually when the stuff despawned. So what would this be? This is a weaponsmith or someone like that. There we go. We've also got weakness, and let's check what happens with this guy. So let's have a look at outside here and see what actually went on in the meantime. So we'll have to just get rid of that. Hopefully we pick this up. Nah, that's alright. So I'll show you what I've done. Around here, we've just glowstone blocked that in for now. We've got ourselves our lanterns. We got the sun rising, but I'm actually quite glad we have this at nighttime so we can see the light coming up of the buildings. I think that looks really awesome. Just everything's starting to feel really... Hey. Starting to feel really like a city. You know, it's really starting to feel like it's coming together, specifically in this area. Just walking through, we're going to be putting stuff down this alleyway and stuff like that. Walking out into the market over here. It really, I don't know, I like the feel, I really do. So we've still got to do work in here. I haven't done anything in these parts, in these houses at all. We're still going to be doing more stuff over here, obviously. It's just all coming together slowly but surely. Adding bit by bit by bit. I think the next thing I want to do is a little bit of a building here. And as I say, I've got an idea for like a cafe sort of thing. I don't know how much it will suit the idea of the town, but I think it'll be a good attempt. So if it does turn out well, I mean, that's great. But if it doesn't, I mean, we tried. But yeah, the sun's rising, guys. I think that'll do it for today's episode. I'll go check what kind of trades that guy has. If it's anything amazing, I'll probably be back. But if not, I'm sure it won't be too amazing. It's just a blacksmith or toolsmith or someone like that. Yeah, looking forward to the next episode, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.